Alright, so after after editing the last video, I got to thinking, what are some of the worst monsters, in my opinion, in the Scooby-Doo franchise? And honestly, I went back through, and I went through Scoobipedia, and I was looking up all the monsters and all the series, and I was kind of trying to remind myself what the monsters were about, and the ones that I specifically remember fondly of, I was proud of them, but the ones I remember negatively, I was like, alright, these guys aren't that good. So in this video here, I'm going to talk about the top 5 worst monsters that I personally do not like. Well, it's not really that I don't like them. I have an issue with their... Sorry, I just went super loud there. I do have an honorable mention. Before we begin all that, though, I want to say, please like the video. Comment down below what your top 5 monsters in your opinion are of like the worst monsters you guys don't like, and also subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps. So yeah, let's begin with the honorable mention, the Ska-tastics from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Now, those guys, I actually really love their episode. I do. I love the Hex Girls, I love the band battle, I love the whole music thing, how you get mesmerized by the voice, the singing and everything. I love that to pieces, but I don't know, it might just be the Ska-tastics themselves as a villain I don't really care much for. But I do gotta say, when they came out of the ground in their episode, like with their little mopeds in the graveyard, when they came out there, that I really loved. I loved it to pieces. I thought it was awesome. So that's the honorable mention for this video, but let's begin with the full tier list. And honestly, this isn't just like a factual, this monster's number 5, this monster's number 4. No, these guys can flip all the time. It's not a certain one for one, except for one of them. He will constantly be in this list because I do not like him at all, really, actually. But yeah, so number 5 is the giant worm from What's New Scooby-Doo Fast and the Wormiest. Honestly, its design reminds me, I think it's just a blatant knockoff of Tremors, that movie with Kevin Bacon, and I forget the female lead's name. But the whole thing having to do with Gibby trying to impress Velma over a race is kind of annoying to me. And I do get that the same voice actor who voiced Gibby also voiced Mandark from Dexter Laboratories, but for some weird reason, I really like Dexter Laboratories Mandark way better than Gibby. The only Gibby I like is the Gibby from iCarly. That's kind of sad. But I do like how the snake is just like, or not the snake, the giant worm is kind of like just going throughout all these caves. I love the chase scene. I love the music. It does pretty good. Yeah, so next is actually the Skeleton Men. Now, they're from the Scooby-Doo show, A Creepy Tangle in the Bermuda Triangle. Now, I love these guys because they're in the Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed movie. And I never realized it was them because they look different, plus there was 3 of them instead of 2 of them. I guess they didn't want to make 3 monsters, they just wanted to do 2 of them. But their episode just confuses me. Why do you have a submarine with a laser pointer to make UFOs to capture the, what are they called? The weather planes, to sell them illegally? I guess that was the whole premise of the episode. It's been a while since I've seen that one. But their costumes are so bad. Honestly, I think they could have done anything else and it actually would have been better. Like, they could have done the Haunted Crew, where it was like an undead captain and some aquatic monsters, and that probably would have been a better design choice than Skeleton Men. Now, number 3, I think this one honestly is probably the worst monster of the entire Scooby-Doo series, and it's Carl the Ape Man from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Never Ape an Ape Man. And the whole reason why is because he wanted to be the main actor, so he's very petty. Because he didn't get to be the main actor, he dresses up as the monster for the movie he is shooting, and he's not, I don't know, it's very flat, very easily, like, he was so easily caught. It does have some classic charm to the episode, which I do like. I love how Scooby-Doo tried to literally fight the Ape Man. Like, he showed a lot of, not emphasis, he showed a lot of ambition, I guess. So I really like that. But yeah, Carl the Ape Man is just, I don't really like him. Plus, it didn't help when I originally knew that Shaggy was a vegetarian, but back then he wasn't, so he was gonna eat a hamburger after the Ape Man already ate it, and then Scooby was like, oh, well, I'll eat it, and then Scooby ate it, and it was just like, I thought Shaggy was a vegan. So it confused me as a kid. But next is the ghost of Zen Tuo. Now the reason he's on this list, and he's from the Scooby-Doo show Zen Tuo's Curse. I believe that's the episode title. I can't remember exactly. But honestly, his henchmen were so much more, like, they had so much more screen time. They had so much more emphasis to the story, but he's not. Zen Tuo is just a international smuggler kingpin, which in its own right is pretty cool, but he doesn't do much to the whole episode as a total. I mean, he still gets caught nonetheless. So yeah, and I guess from what I've been reading, a lot of people don't really recognize the villain all that much, so that's pretty sad too. Now, the number one of this whole the whole episode is Dreamweaver from Mystery Incorporated. Honestly, it's really, really sad. The dude is sad because his favorite D&D knockoff character, like ages ago, when they were kids, got knocked off and defeated in their game. I've never played D&D, so you guys can yell at me in the comments. I'm completely fine with that. I want to get into D&D so bad, but it doesn't, it's so overcomplicated. He invents this whole mind dream helmet thing, I think he does, or he invests in one, to basically ruin his friends' lives when they're all older, all because of a little mess up that happened when they were kids. That's kind of sad, and I don't really like it all that much. So yeah, I gotta put him at number one. And plus, he's not even dressed up really as the Dreamweaver. It's just a holographic mental image. So it kind of really sucks. So overall, yeah, I gotta say that Dreamweaver is probably the worst villain from Scooby-Doo. As cool as his episode was, though, don't get me wrong, I love him. I thought it was really cool. But yeah, so hopefully you guys like this. Remind you guys, let me know down in the comments your guys' like least favorite villains, monsters from Scooby-Doo, the whole series, whole franchise. I might go and make other episodes where we talk in depth about each series, which monsters are the worst. But also, I don't think I said like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 100, and I'm hoping to hit 100 by the beginning of next month, so that way I can kind of start hitting 200 by like the middle of next year. So thank you guys. Peace.